Hello, and welcome back to episode 4 of Shapez. In the last episode, I set up this, and we're about to finish it, and yes. Okay, the stacker. And immediately, I need to make 1,000 of these weird things right here. But the good thing is, I can reuse most of the stuff here. But I'll need more green. However, there is some green on the north side. And they also need to be split in two. So I think I'll make a splitting station here. And I need to not combine them, because combined, they don't have enough efficiency and build up. Of course, we need the bottom half only, so no, not. Okay, we want the bottom half of the blue part. So now we know. Now we know that's what to do. And the other half can be thrown in the garbage. Do excuse me for a short intermission. Do excuse that. So, now we've got our two highly efficient lines of the bottom half. Oh look, there's green right over here. I should probably have utilized that. But now I should make... I need to make half circles. There's a quarter circle system. Oh, and I broke it too, so it's not producing as efficiently as it should. I can get rid of all this. And it's the straight side that we need to rotate, and the other side that needs to be trashed. Do excuse that noise. So now we have our house, and I can actually completely reuse most of the line I have set up. However, so now I have the halves, but now we need to dye all the halves green. So the dyeing machines are 0.5, but the extraction machines... Oh. Do excuse me, I have misstructured everything. Probably going to cause some inefficiencies when two different systems collide, because the half dyeing system might be slower or faster in some respect, because this is running 4, but these things are running 6, so there's likely going to be a huge queue of them. But since it's a 2's complement, I can shove it all into one line. Green dye. And then in this system, I will set up another 4-level dyeing plant. However, this time, the painters are more efficient than the extractors, so everything will work out well. And since the dye is coming from over here, I'll put it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they can start going into the splitting lines. Yeah, that was actually quite silly of me to put them on this side, because I now realize... Oops, never mind, they can only go on this side. Excuse that. I suppose we'll have to settle for cutting off most of the inputs. Oh, we don't need that either. Because down here, I have a four-way splitter again. I fear this will likely cause some issues. Especially with tunnels. Okay, actually this is going to cause some terrible issues with tunnels. Alright, so what I can do is for this leftmost one, have a double tunnel, and then a combiner right here, because there's more space on that line. And then wheel that around into here. And then there's, of course, the stacking stations that need to be built. Join those. And then one more combination station. This is probably way too long of a line, but it looks pretty funny. Okay, so now we have our high efficiency green half circle tops, and then they just need to be conjoined with the cyan tops here. And I'll do that after a short intermission that I will pause the recording for. Okay, so what I have to do is actually, I think I've gotten myself into a jam again. So here, oh, I made a tiny mistake there, and that cut off all the production of that. I don't need that anymore, though. So, I actually need to make a split in this line. So now those lines are full again. And I'll get the stack smashers up. And I got achievement. Oops. So I know this is not the most efficient way that this could be done. But I'm not going to be fiddling around with fractions again. And now we just need to wait endlessly. How slow are these things? 0.25! Okay. Alright, something must be done about this. This is 0.25 is hideously slow. Okay. Now what would happen if I were to do this? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, good. Oh. And we have some really weird shapes coming out due to this lapse in. Wow, these stackers are so slow. We have one stacker down there, and then this will go all the way around through a tunnel. But this is only still making 1 per second. But I know that all these systems here are capable of producing 2 per second. So do they need to be spread out even thinner? Oh, I didn't even connect those up. How silly of me. I'll slowly begin to deliver these things. This is probably a very inefficient setup as it is, because look, these things are backed all the way up to their source. A long production line. So, what could be a proposed fix? Actually, no, this already is working as fast as it can, because the splitters down there are being the choke point. So this is really working as fast as it can. So, I guess I'll just have to wait for 15 minutes. And I really don't want to do that, so I think I'll do that off camera. So thank you for watching this episode 4 of Shapez.